Question 72. A good leader must have two characteristics. Among the options stated here, it is option D that spells the expression correctly, and that is first and foremost. That is first and foremost, and the foremost is spelled F-O-R-E-M-O-S-T. So option D is the final answer. Question 73. We visited his house dash 3 times. Option A like, B like for, C about, and D for about. The appropriate expression should be we visited his house about 3 times. So the answer is option C. Question 74. She was dashed the verge of tears. The verge of tears should attract heart, and that is option A. So we have she was at the verge of tears. Question 75. Everyone makes mistakes occasionally. Nobody is dash. A. Incorrigible, B. Imperfect, C. Infallible, and D. Indestructible. The answer is infallible, meaning that nobody is above mistake. Option C. Question 76. The woman would not part with a dash pot. The answer to this is option A. Because of the arrangement, we have darkened earthen pots, just like we explained under the gold wedding ring. Question 77. We stood up when the principal came in. Dash. This is the question tag question, and we have option A, isn't it, B, didn't we, C, not so, and D, did us. The appropriate question tag should be expressed in negative form, and it should include we, because we is the subject of the sentence. So we have didn't we as the appropriate expression that should come after the sentence, and that is option B. Question 78. This professor dash medicine has dashed the mystery of bird flu. Options: veterinary or unraveled. This is actually up to finding out the appropriate spelling of veterinary and unraveled. And the appropriate spelling of veterinary is VETERINARY, and then that of unraveled should be UNRAVELED. So unraveled as a single L as against the double L written in options B and D. So the final answer is option C, which is a veterinary medicine. Question 79. A mother bought her some dash. A. Clothes, B. Yachts, C. Clothes, and D. Clothing. The answer is clothes, because we have some, which means it is more than, the clothes are more than one. The answer is option A. Question 80. Many workers were dashed as a result of the textile closure. Option A, laid down, B, laid off, C, laid out, and D, laid up. The appropriate expression to be used here is laid off, and that is talking about being sacked. Option B. Question 81. The driver died in a dash road accident. When you are talking about road accidents and you want to talk about the gravity or the intensity of the accident, you talk about fatal. So the answer is option A, and that is fatal. Question 82. Dash your parent frown, dash our friendship. We shouldn't see each other anymore. Option A, because over, B, since at, C, although at, and D, as upon. The appropriate expression to be put in the gaps are since and at. So we are going to have, since your parent frown at our friendship, we shouldn't see each other anymore. Question 83. For more productivity, the company is focusing attention on the possible dash. A, synergy, B, tapping, C, alignment, and D, arrangement. The answer to this is tapping, and it is the most suitable item to put in the context. Question 84. That she didn't trust him, she married him. After, much as, since, and though. The answer is though, meaning that although she didn't trust him, she married him. And this means that there are contrasting views. She didn't trust him, but she married him. So though should be the appropriate item to come in to the sentence. So we have option D as the final answer. Question 85. I wanted to know his political beliefs, so I asked him what dash. A. This was. B. These are. C. This is. And D. This were. The answer is this were. The plural this and were, which indicates plural. So the answer is option D. UTM use of English. The paper type we are using is type C. Instruction. In each of questions 66 to 85, choose the option that best completes the gaps. Question 66. When his car tire dashed on the way, he did not know what to do. Options: A. Has burst, B. Had burst, C. Busted, and D. Burst. Burst does not have a past tense, so we have burst, burst, burst all through. So the appropriate answer is option D, which is burst. Then we will have when his car tire burst on the way, he did not know what to do. Option D. Question 67. Lami's father dashed as a gardener when he was young, but now he is a driver. The appropriate verb form is required in this sentence. So option A, had been working, B, used to work, C, has worked, and D, used to work. Because Lami's father no longer works as a gardener, it has become a past tense, and so we'll make use of a past verb form, and that is used. So our final answer will be option D, which is used to work. Then if we insert it into the sentence, it will become Lami's father used to work as a gardener when he was young, but now he is a driver. Option D. Question 68. Dash switches on the light, the shadow disappears. Options: A. Whenever, B. Except, C. Since, and D. Until. The appropriate words to be used in this context is whenever. So we have whenever he switches on the light, the shadow disappears. Question 69. It is important that you clear the refuse in front of your house every dash. And in the space we have in the sentence, fortnight should be inserted, but we have to look out for the appropriate spelling of fortnight, and that is what we want to do right now. So we have fortnight, A, spelled as F-O-U-R-T-N-I-G-H-T. This is wrong. Option B, F-O-R-T-N-I-G-H-T. This is the appropriate spelling of fortnight. Other spellings in the options, in other options are wrong because they are not spelled appropriately. So we have option B, which is F-O-R-T-N-I-G-H-T as a final answer, and that is option B. Question 17. The policemen became suspicious of the hoodlums dash in their car. We want to insert the appropriate verb form, and the verb form should be accompanied by a preposition. The appropriate verb form is ferreted, and then the pronoun, the preposition should be about. And so we have ferreted spelled as F-E-R-R-E-T-E-D and not F-E-R-R-E-T-T-E-D. So the final answer is option C. and then when we insert